This is a free online web source. I work with special needs students and I am also their PE teacher. And my students have graduated high school. I only have 2 or 3 years before they are out independently. And so I am trying to find ways to encourage them to live a healthy lifestyle on their own without a teacher or a class telling them what to do. So this website, Darebee.com, is an incredible resource that I spend at least 2 class periods going through with my students, showing them how to navigate them. I'm going to show you why I think it works so very well. For one thing, it's completely free. There is no subscription. There are no ads. So there's no reason to be anxious or nervous about your kids getting on this website. Um, I'm not going to have time to go through everything on here because this is a shorter video assignment, just kind of an overview, kind of a review. So I'm just going to go straight into digging for workouts, let's say right here. So as you can see on the main screen here, it has an exercise of the day. It's actually an animated form of it, which is phenomenal because a lot of my students are not readers. They're definitely not on grade level readers. Many of them don't read at all. So everything on this site, all of the workouts have got visual reminders on them, or visual cues for what each thing is. Now, there are some instances where they might need somebody to help them with the instructions. So, for example, we'll look at this one right here. And all of the workouts have names as well, so you can tell them apart. But this one says to hold each pose for 60 seconds and then move on to the next one. But my students know how to use the timers on their phone extremely well, and on computers because, again, it is technology. So they are very adept with making those things work. So they can look at this and, okay, I do this for 60 seconds. I do this for 60 seconds. Move on to number three. They're numbered, so they go in sequence, they go in order. Even if they're not doing it 100% correctly, they are still getting a sense of that movement in there. They are still staying active. And then as you scroll down, each workout also shows you the muscles groups that workout is expected to work. There's a little bit of information at the end if you do want a little reading, and they can also download it for themselves. They can print it, make it a poster, keep it in their house if it's something that they like. Some of my students like trying new things. Some of my students love what's familiar. So this gives them the opportunity to just save whatever is their favorite and go back to it anytime at all. I'm going to go back to the list of workouts here because there is a lot. There are actually 2,300 plus workouts in the database. So, one thing we do in our class is we go through, well, this is how you can find the kind of workout you're looking to. So, maybe you just want to work your abs. So, that's going to filter it down to only ab workouts. And I'll tell them, a level one is a very, very easy workout. Level five would be very hard. Most of my students are probably at about a two or a three normally. So, say you wanted a number three workout to deal with your abs. That's going to narrow it down even more. And most of my students don't have their own workout equipment at home, so they would click right here where it says none. And now you can just, again, you're just looking at the pictures, and the pictures are showing you what you're going to do. So maybe you're somebody who doesn't like a ton of sit ups. I might look at this and go, oh, look, there's not a lot of sit ups. So even if I can't read that this says core for runners, I already have a sense of what I'm getting into. And then again, there it is. There's the visual, the pictures to go with each exercise. There's the number. So even if you can't read plank rolls, you probably recognize 10. You're like, okay, I do that 10 times. And then again down here, more information. I'm helping them hopefully to learn about the different muscle groups in their body because most kids think they have, three muscles in their body: their arms, their abs, and their legs. So this is more information and communicating it again in just a different way. I love this resource. Some of my students, I showed it to one and he was like, oh man, this is great. I'm going to print this off and take this to the gym because he would go to the gym with his older brother and he's like, I want to work out, but I don't know what I'm doing. And I'd been working with him for half the semester, but having the pictures and the numbers on it really helped. It really opened his eyes. So this is a great resource, completely free for your students if you want to get them up and moving, or for yourself, quite honestly, if you are looking for something that you can do at home as well.